Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
We kind of have a lot to talk about. I feel like these last few episodes were there was some tea. There was some tea. And now we got Ken-Yon. I can't wait for the male perspective
Hey,
on these men because whew, where do y'all want to start?
You know what? I don't have. It's like we're the opposite because last week you didn't. I don't have a lot to say from this episode. I mean, yes,
Mm,
Mecca said the thing again. His crazy behind, but Shawn and Nikki are doing well supposedly. Felipe decided to keep his dick in his pants a little longer. Marissa setting boundaries. I guess I don't know. I don't. There. Oh, Courtney and Nick are gone.
Courtney and Nick ending it. That's kind of a big deal. I'm
Progress.
glad it's over because that was miserable to watch.
It was.
She's so mean. She was like really mean, I feel like, on these last episodes.
she didn't want him. I really think that she just didn't want him, and he was on too many reality shows to even be on Married at First Sight. Like that. That was the biggest red flag from the beginning.
I
Yeah.
will say this has been who he is across all of the shows. So he has been at least
Mm,
himself.
mhm.
Yeah, this has been him. He's just, yeah.
He needs another avenue.
Yeah.
It should not be that hard for him, to be honest. Like, he is a handsome man. He seems to make money. I'm sure he got girls, and it should not be this hard. I do think that Peacock casted him just like, oh, people are going to know him. So let's just put him on the show. But I don't think he needed the show at all.
Yeah. And I think like to the point of Courtney not liking him, I think she didn't respect him. Like I think she looked down on all of his reality show participation and just like once she learned more about who he was, it wasn't just that she wasn't attracted. It was like she judged him, you know?
Really agree.
Yeah, I've landed because yes, her critique of him is all over the place. Is all over the place. I will say that. But I think it all boils down to is just like they were never going to work. They were not compatible. I think a lot of what we saw was her frustration. I do think that she genuinely felt like she was trying. And I think what I gathered is that she clearly wants someone who is very alpha type and like strong and is just gonna like take over a situation, and that is not him. Maybe he was put into like a more beta position in this relationship in particular, but I do feel like he took the back seat a lot, which, and maybe it
Mhm.
just really was her personality that did that, but her trying and his trying were very different. And I just don't think they were seeing each other. And I honestly don't think anyone was right or wrong in this situation. I don't think that they were compatible. I don't understand how the matchmakers ever thought that they would work.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's pretty consistent with the Married at First Sight matchmakers, though. They usually get about 80% of it wrong.
Yeah.
So the fact that something being one right now, like that's real good. They're doing good. Since the switch to Peacock, I'm seeing a difference from when it was on. What was it on Lifetime?
Yeah. Do you like the
I'm seeing a
expert?
difference.
What do you think about the
I like the
expert?
new experts. Yes. I was sick of Pastor Cal.
Was he cute?
Really? I
Dr.
don't
Pepper.
know Pastor Cal, but I've seen a lot of people say that they miss him.
Oh no,
Are you starting to see critique about Paul, Britt?
I like him though.
I
I
like
like
him.
him
I don't
too.
know.
They're starting to like. I'm starting to see things like, y'all know he's not a therapist, and I'm like,
Oh,
he's never portrayed himself. I just want to say this real quick.
Did he say he's a therapist?
I
No,
don't think so.
but I think, I'm a coach. I'm a leadership coach. I'm certified, and I know that there is like publicly there is like this tension of like, should you like what is the difference between a coach and a therapist? Should you just see a therapist? I just want to be very
Mhm.
clear. A therapist is someone who is trying to like help you undo trauma, help you work through it. They might diagnose you with something. They are able to go to a doctor and say like, hey, we need this person on medication or whatever like that. It's very clinical. A coach is a human who is taught on ethics and a framework on how to get a person to whatever their goal is. So, Paul's job on this show is just to help these people sort through their marriage and stay together on decision day if that is what they want. And so, like what he did with Courtney, he's asking, do y'all want this? Like, as a coach, you ask the questions that the person themselves are maybe too afraid to ask. Maybe they don't think to ask that question. All of those things, like you are asking them the hard questions.
Yeah.
And it is your job because you don't go to, you don't have your master's and all of that. It is your job to do like self-study and continue to make yourself better and like like for him, he's been married for 20 years, which is like, how often do we see relationship people who are married? Like, period.
Right. Exactly.
Like, so you
Mhm.
can tell that he is working very hard to maintain a healthy marriage and relationship. And so
Mhm.
that is what you're seeing on the show. But he's not going to get it right all the time. And I think that people were really frustrated with what they saw from him in the group therapy. But
Mhm.
he doesn't need to be a therapist, y'all. He's not trying to go backwards. He's trying to go up. And it's just like a human connection. You see him picking up on intuition, like with Felipe. You're saying one thing, but your body, like that is the job of a coach. So I just want to jump in.
Okay, come on. Go off, coach. Let us know. Okay.
Brian Bryant is messing things up. You know, if
exactly.
You know, just y'all look. I mean, if y'all ever want to hire a coach, if they don't have no certifications, leave them. Don't do it. So that's what you want to look for. All right, I'm done.
Yeah. Yes, amen. And I do think it kind of speaks to the broader sort of like societal trend of people using therapy terms incorrectly. And now you heard ghosting one time, or you heard trauma bond one time, and you're using it wrong. And like people are just assigning him all of these roles because they call it group therapy. But I don't think he portrays himself as a therapist. Like he's a relationship coach and has been for a very long time.
Yes. But Lisa is, right? Like they have she's a relationship psychologist, whatever, and she's a therapist. Like she's in the room. Like let's look at her on those. Like, he knows who he is. Yeah.
I want to talk about Mecca and Belle Jolie because I hate him. Mecca, like, do you understand how unnecessary that was to say I wasn't attracted to you from the beginning, and then to double down, you weren't pretty enough for me? Well, first of all, your thirsty ass was the one that was upset that she didn't kiss you at the altar. So if she was so unpretty, why did you care so much about that shit? And I think from my watching of that scene, he was saying that to try to relate to Shawn and Nikki, like, oh, it's possible for the attraction to catch up. But if that was something he really felt like he needed to say, he could have had that one-on-one conversation with Shawn, or he could have texted him. That could have been a separate thing. Not only did you say it in front of Belle, you said it in front of the whole table, and then you doubled down. Go to hell with your dusty ass braids.
It's immaturity.
Okay. Maturity.
This immaturity is just, it's showing, and it's coming off so bad because he's really, I don't think he likes her. And I don't know how, because you can see that she is the perfect woman for him, at least.
I think so, because she's the only person that can put up with all of his trauma and be there to help trying to build him up.
And someone who has empathy because she went through something that's similar. So
I do feel like if I shared with someone that I was peeing in the bed until I was 13, I might not tell them that I did not think that they were attractive. You know, I might not do that. Like, are you out of your mind? But it's his dad. His dad is insane. And so like, this might be like light work for him to just, but also it does not, we have seen his ex-girlfriend.
No, it's not so called. He confirmed in the comments, like, this is my ex.
Have you seen the ex-girlfriend, Ken-Yon?
I haven't.
It's a white lady.
Oh no.
Pretty enough for you.
Huh?
He mad at Belle?
It's a white lady.
She looked like Caitlin Clark. Like, it's that type of white girl.
Yes, she does.
Basketball player.
That says a lot. Now I'm starting to see why he don't like black women.
I'm like, does he? Because I'm like, of course, some black men who date interracial say, I'm open to everybody. But then if you look at the dating history, there's only one type there. And maybe he told the matchmakers he's open, but IRL, he's not.
Do you think it's like, his mom abandoned him, stepmom left? I don't know how his dad treated the rest of the women. Do you think he just like has some type of contempt for black women? And that's maybe how I don't know. Is he trying to punish Belle around that? Like, it seems like the white girl had a lovely time. He asked her to be his girlfriend. Like, they just had like a lovely time together. And Belle is fighting for her life, dealing with this, I'm trying not to be mean.
Girl, be mean. Fuck that guy. I can't stand, I'm just so, that comment really boiled my blood, because that is just so mean and unnecessary. You can think that, but why in God's name would you say it? It's just so unnecessary.
And I will say,
self-sabotaging too.
He is.
Yeah. And then his ass got on Threads because he knew what that looked like. He watched that episode and said, uh-oh. So if you go to his replies, he didn't say anything like proactively in terms of like a press release, but he's just literally replying to every single thread saying, yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I messed up. I shouldn't have said that. That was wrong. That was terrible. Like, he's literally, I feel like he just searched his name and just started replying to every single post that was shitting on him, basically.
Those are think they're still together?
No.
I
don't think they are.
Yeah,
Belle is clocking in finally. She's like, okay, y'all done disrespect me one more. Like, I think I'm so excited to see what it looks like for her to not give a fuck anymore and to just ride his ass a little bit. And it seemed like we start to see where she was like, "Don't play with me." I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, because he's crazy. He's like,
Yeah.
you're out of your mind. You are not, I mean, look, he is a handsome young man, but he doesn't seem like he has the best hygiene. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you're not like, you're not all
Like,
that,
the
babes.
braids are dusty, the nails have grown out. Like, even if you are cute, you're not even like maintaining yourself in a manner that is allowing that to shine. But
You're
yeah, I'm
dressing
glad to
like,
see in the preview she seems to finally wake up. Like, okay, I'm not going to keep accepting these crumbs.
yeah, because it's not even all that. It's not even all that. I'm assuming. Do we know for sure if they've been intimate yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So you sent me the reel of Mecca's dad being weird. I couldn't watch the whole video because it makes I get uncomfortable.
Same. I only
But
watch like a few
What was he
a few
doing?
seconds.
he was like basically teaching him like you got to deal with this hair and this hair, and it's like trying to teach him about manscaping. It has like a razor, and it's like yeah, and like
But it was like
it's a
creepy.
skit.
Like, I don't think it's wrong for a guy to say like, this is good maintenance habits, like amongst each other. But it was very creepy and like odd.
Why is it a skit? Why are we recording it? Why are we posting it? Like he is 28 years old. And like, his dad talks a lot about sex, and he stated that he has sexual anxiety. I'm just like, Lord, it's just
He got a lot to work through.
It's a lot to work through. And it's 28. He got like 3 years to like, honestly, it seems like he got 3 years to like get his therapy on lock and get his healing on lock before he is like a lost boy to me. 3 years, lock in, buddy. Do you
go ahead.
I was what's is his name Shawn? Is that my guy who's the older guy?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that conversation? I mean, when he butted in during the table, I mean, when everybody was at the table and he called that white guy like emotionally insecure,
unintelligent.
Yeah. What do y'all think about that conversation?
Not a good
Loved
idea.
Oh.
I'm gonna let you explain.
10 out of 10 no notes from me, because Adam is everything that Shawn said he was. He is emotionally unintelligent. He is immature. His vocabulary is annoyingly limited. You only know 5 words: pickleball, vibe, full send, and whatever. You're eating steak like a caveman. That scene was like, ugh. So, but the thing that really got me was that it really showed how fake Adam is, because then when they had the little street confessional, he went in. I was like, do you clan? Because why are you so mad? Like, I felt like he had that in the clip. So I didn't like that at all.
Did you see when I'm sorry, I forgot who was Shawn with? I forgot her name.
Nikki. You don't know no names.
Okay, when Shawn and Nikki were discussing, Adam is the main person that's just coming in, and he's like, yeah. I mean, everything, he was just contrarian to whatever Shawn had to say. He was like, yeah, I just don't buy it. That's not it. And it was just giving white supremacists. That's the only thing I was feeling from the entire thing. Like,
same.
His true colors are coming out. They're not going to make it either. But I just don't. I don't know. That bothered me. That interaction, I just did not like it. But Shawn was a professional and just took it. But dude, he was ready to take it there. And then I saw like on the previews, he's in the car talking about how he basically want to box somebody, or he want, you know what I'm saying? I know it's targeted to Shawn. I feel for the brother, because I hope he's okay out there with all them people.
Shawn is like 15 years older than Adam.
Yeah.
And I think like I didn't like how Adam reacted to it either, because like there was a comment like, I would love to compare IQs, and it's like, first of all, that's not what he's talking about. But yeah, it just felt very offended, as in like, who are you to tell me anything? And yes, race could be something to do with it, but it's very clear that all of them have been looking down on Nikki and Shawn's relationship since day one, and no one is really taking any of their progress seriously.
Me too. I looked down on it too, because I didn't believe it until they did whatever they did. When that boy came out laughing and whistling and singing, I said, "Oh yeah."
The thing was swinging, and he knew. I know he knows where those cameras are. He said, "Let me open up the row. We are one." Oh,
It was the "we are one" for me though. That I was like, oh, he's so happy.
Then she gonna say, "Is that a banana in your pants, or were you happy to see me?"
Oh Lord.
Oh, they got freaky.
The competition between the couples, I will say, is a bit of the problem. Like it's all like, so what's going on with you? What you got? I don't know. Like, nobody wants to talk about their real. Adam is so oblivious to what he got going on, which is again is Shawn's point. I will say though, like, yes, drag Adam. Someone had to say it, but he does make his points in a very like condescending way. Like he
I
does the
agree.
same thing with Nikki.
I treats Nikki like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He
what
does.
pisses Nikki off. So it's, there is a way to communicate what he said, and
Sorry, guys.
but he can't help himself, honestly. He has to be the smartest person in the room. Maybe he is. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I'm not asking him to be humble either, because, black man, whatever do you. But it was.
I agree that he was condescending. Like it's all the same premises, but a different conclusion. He was condescending. It was the same way he treats Nikki, all that. But I just liked it with Adam because I thought Adam was really coming for him. So that was how he like sunned Adam a little bit, like, okay, keep going, and I'm gonna let you know who really, can teach somebody a lesson here. So I appreciated it because I didn't like Adam's attitude.
I love the way Shawn handled it. Like, he was taking it at like, oh, you can't use vibe. And he's like, oh yeah, because that's not communicating anything. And I'm like,
yeah.
I get a little bit. You can't take, like, Adam, you feel away, but you're not about to make me feel away. And I do like that type of attitude.
Yeah. But like, what do we think about Shawn and Nikki overall? Like, I keep seeing people post online that they think they talk to each other like HR. They're like, when they talk, it felt like I'm in the business meeting or
Nikki
I'm
is
in,
HR.
The presentation,
That is
I just believe that. Oh, go ahead.
Well, like, if you've ever met a lady in HR, which I believe Nikki works in,
she is in HR.
And yeah, I think that's just who she is. I'm like, that's how she thinks. Like, that is how her brain operates. And so, yeah, it's not sexy, but
yeah, right.
That's what she is. What are we about to say, Ken-Yon?
Oh, I just think that with those two in particular, I think this is their last chance. They are on strike 3. So if they don't figure out how to make this work, this is going to be on them when they have cats by themselves at the age of 83.
Damn.
That's all I'm saying.
This is their last time to full send it?
That's it. I mean, you got to think about the reality of the fact that you went on this reality show to get married, because obviously, almost had 50 years and ain't nothing happy. So this was probably the last chance. Because maybe they are both meant to be single. Shawn just want to be a little freaky boy. And with Nikki, I don't know. I don't know. But I think that they're both adults and they're both coming to the same conclusion that this is our last run. So let's try to see if we can make this work.
I honestly agree.
Think she wants it. Yeah. I
think that they are both like, let me lock in. She's like, I know this is not the finest man I've ever seen, but he's not ugly. So let me play with the PP a little bit, And he's like, she sometimes does a lot, but this is a good woman and a very attractive woman for her age. So let me just humble myself a little bit. Like, I do think they're both like, okay.
Yeah.
Do what I got to do.
Do I got to do? Well, so, okay. They align on a lot of things. She likes the way she likes his hands. She likes the way his hands feels on her. That's really important. Yeah. And they have sexual chemistry. So, for women, if you get that going and like she genuinely likes you as a person, like she could be locked in. Like, this is kind of what I was expecting they would get to. So I'm glad they get there. I want them to fight though. I'm not gonna lie. I missed it. I hated it. Like, fight. Say something dumb, Shawn, and like I need that. That's my.
It was too harmonious.
Yeah, that's how they felt too. That's why like that whole side was like,
yeah, they were trying to get them to fight.
Right.
You see that big space that you have right in between.
I firmly believe that they sat and agreed, we are not showing out in the group no more. No matter how we feel, when we go to that group, we're gonna act calm. And they both were like, handshake, that's how we're gonna act.
I agree. Yeah. But I believe it. Yeah. What do you think about her keeping her mom away until she felt secure in the relationship from communicating?
That's her prerogative. Yeah, I think that's her prerogative, and I think that that's kind of smart. Sometimes I know when it comes to me, every time I introduce my my significant other to my people, it doesn't go too well after that. So I need to wait for a while before something like that happens.
Literally, the minute I tell my mom about somebody, they stop texting back. Like, it's like they got a little smoke signal that was like, she mentioned me to her mom. Let me start acting up. And so I'd be like, I ain't saying nothing.
Mm-hmm. And she's been complaining to her mom about him. And so I don't know what her mom is, but if her mom is like, her mama is going to read him a little bit or drag him a little bit, which is not, I mean, we already know how Shawn operates. So I actually think Nikki's protecting him more than she's protecting her family. from holding
Yeah.
them apart. And I was glad for her to like the next day to be like, I just want to reaffirm that I did mean that. Now I think we're getting to a better position, but I do think it was the right thing for me to do is like keep the family away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am still though like one thing that is annoying me about the experts is that I do feel like in some ways it's kind of always about the men and like what the men need and like how can we get the men
Mhm.
there. And so they're like, telling Nikki like, all right, we need some intimacy, we need some sex. And she keeps
Mhm.
saying emotional connection too. She keeps saying emotional connection. And no one is asking the question, how can Shawn make you feel more safer emotionally? I'm
Yeah.
like, that's not happening. It's a little annoying to me. But she did
Yeah.
it. She made it there. So we'll
Yeah.
see where it
And I
goes.
think that's a fair point because I feel like this is not a very good crop of men. So I'm kind of like, how did any of y'all get matched up
I know.
with anybody? I
He's a
feel like the only
basketball
man that I
coach.
like is Devin.
I don't like Devin. I was just about to ask about Devin and Caitlin.
Go
But
They
I
ahead.
like
like
the
Devin out
basketball
there.
coach.
Oh,
Hmm?
that's
And
Cameron?
Cameron, yes. I like him. Yeah, that's pretty much
Wait,
it.
let's talk about Cameron and Michelle because I've always liked them. I've always been a fan. I think that what they have appears to be healthy and real. But I saw a lot of criticism of them after these last episodes. One, for kind of thinking that they're know-it-alls or like they're the best couple and they can sort of like school everybody else. And then two, a lot of people are like, Cam's kind of an Eeyore. Like, like he's always kind of down in the dumps. And Michelle's having to encourage him constantly and raise him up. I don't know if I clock that. So on the next episodes, I'll be more on the lookout. Cause I feel like she's just a naturally like kind of bubbly person. And I didn't think he was an Eeyore. I just think, he'd be in his head about stuff.
Yeah,
But
that's
that's
it.
what the people were saying. I was like surprised to see like a lot of anti Cam and Michelle sentiments on the timeline.
Yeah, I mean, he basically named that like he deals with depression every now and then. He has some bad
Mhm.
days, and he is very lucky to have someone who's going to take him on a walk. Because as someone who has had that problem, like you're not always thinking about getting out the house and like helping
Mhm.
yourself. So I think that's honest, and I don't think anyone should judge that because we all have bad days.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we've all had days like Eeyore. I
Right.
recommend antidepressants if that's what he needs long term.
Mhm.
But I also like, yeah, Michelle is getting smug. That's what married couples do. Married couples, when they
That
have a
they
healthy
sure
relationship,
do.
they get
Mhm.
smug. They're like, let me give you, and she's the one who like feels like she has like the most relationship experience too, even when it comes to Cameron.
Yeah.
So yeah, she thinks that she knows what she's got going on, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's annoying for some people, but you also need someone in the room who's going to call out the bullshit. And again, she does have that experience, so she should speak to it. Um, I almost wonder what it would be like if Nikki spoke up more from like a grown woman perspective too, what that looked like, especially when it comes to Belle Jolie.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just smugness that you get from couples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I like them both. I really don't have too much to say about those two because I think that they're the only one that's going to make it out the entire show.
I
Yeah,
agree.
he
I
did have.
like how I
Yeah,
like how when she went and visited him in Portland and then got a chance to see his mother's home and she was open for change because in the beginning she had like the list had to make over 130,000. I mean over 130,000 had to be certain height, all that, but then it has to live in Seattle. But she was open to change, and that part right there, I think that's invaluable in a
Mhm.
relationship when people are open to change.
and
Yeah.
he
So
is
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like he's open to limiting where he might move to for his coaching gigs and all of that. So yeah, they really are. I mean, and then you see her aunt and the uncle. I'm like, oh my god, she's becoming her aunt.
Yeah.
Um, it's
Mhm.
lovely, and I kind of realized today, I'm like, she might have gotten the cutest guy on the show too. Like Adam's
He's
cute
handsome.
in a way, but yeah, he's hot, as
Yeah.
some people
I
would
think
say.
Cam looks good.
I'm happy for her, and I
Mhm.
honestly, I'd be jealous if I was one of the couples. I'm
Mhm.
like, damn, she got the cute man and he good man. He, not giving her no headaches.
Right?
And I feel
he's
like,
not he's not Felipe sitting at the table saying, I'm thinking about fucking new bitches every single minute. I just don't know what to do with myself. Like, oh my gosh, shut up, Felipe. Like, ugh,
everyone was feeling like he was on something in all of his scenes, and I
baby.
kind of was picking up on that.
Booger
Look,
sugar.
you think it's Booker Sugar? Allegedly. Allegedly, but yeah, it's the way he like kind of holds himself. Like it's the way. Yeah, it's like it's always like a little sideways, a little droopy. It's his
And very
sometimes
sweaty. He's so wet.
very sweaty. That's a good point. They're also like they got like the couples were just mean to each other. Like
Yeah.
I get going in on Felipe because the way that he has talked about his wife in front of everyone and just, in front of her too, has been like horrible for her. And so I do feel like they were taking up for her a little bit, but just a little assholey. Like Cameron was kind of a little bit of an asshole. And I guess it's fair. I don't know. What y'all think?
Yeah.
Do you feel like they were being mean, or did he deserve all of it?
I think, I think he kind of deserved it. I will say, but I wasn't mad. Like all that, a lot of the attitude that people showed, it's like, I can acknowledge that it was a little bit mean, but also I think, because when he said, dang, Tori didn't even stand up for me, I wish he would have said something. And she was just like, I said, girl, you kind of ate with that.
I think that was the end of their relationship right there. I think that was the last nail in the coffin. When she didn't say anything, and then they did the one-on-one out there on the street, and she just looking. Like, yeah, it's over with.
She's basically like, you have not made any change. Like, yes, you're saying words, and your words are being said more, but I have not actually seen change, or the change has not been enough for me to like name that as change.
Yeah,
she knew something after they had sex, and she went and got on the couch and didn't want to be around him. She knew something then. It was something that happened. He might. No, I ain't gonna say that. But yeah,
I wonder if it's a spiritual thing. Like, she felt her body, or she felt there is like something she is picking up on is that he's like not a solid human. So much of his life is lived through his family, and his only like as a vessel, like it seems like his only purpose seems to actually be like have sex with women, like have fun, have sex. Like it's just like that's what I pick. He doesn't know who he is yet, and I don't know if she said that, if that's something I came up with myself, but. Been chubby all your life, then you got girl attention. So that's just like, you don't have to figure out where to work because all you got to do is go to the family restaurant. Your mom, again, is like obsessed with you. And then the girls want you for the first time. So he probably don't know who he is at all. And has not expressed any like emotional depth within himself. So I think she is picking up on it. Like, she's a deep girl. Like, she's quiet, but and she's very intuitive, to your point, Ken-Yon. So it's probably not going to work. You're right.
And I didn't realize just how much of a bum he's kind of being when she was like, can you help with the dog? Can you take out the trash? Can you keep the place clean? I'm like, and he's sleeping till late. And I understand that he works late, working, in the restaurant. But I don't think I realized like, oh, so he's just like bumming around the house.
He's not doing anything. He's not doing if you're not helping out with the dogs, the trash, like just you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. He's not doing the dishes. He's not cooking.
That is such a deal breaker. As a dog mom, how dare you be in my house and not help with my dog? Like, that's crazy.
It's such easy initiative to like, oh, let me take the dog for a walk. Like, that's just such easy thing to do.
So, I've literally been staying with a friend who has a dog, and I just help with the dog as a guest. I'm like, oh, let me take her out. She's been inside for a while. Like, what do you mean you're not helping with the dog? That triggered me. I was like, oh, you can leave. Girl, break up with him.
Yeah. Do you think that I don't know, like, do you wish that she would have named some of these things to him sooner? Or
she shouldn't have had sex with him. That changed everything. That little, I mean, they were doing. It looked like they were doing just fine. After that episode, it's all been downhill.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. And he's so like he's not picking. Like it's like Adam. Like he just seems so surprised. Like, oh, I didn't realize I was sucking as a husband.
Right?
How do you think you're doing? You're only
Adam's in his own world.
Yeah, well, Felipe, but Adam too. We can get, if you want, we can go on to Adam about just never knowing that like Marissa's unimpressed by him.
Yeah, she's like, does anything I do give you the ick? She's like, well, everything. Basically.
I'm glad that she's being more honest. Again, it does still seem like she's honest hours later or days later with Adam. I'm happy that they had a good week. I don't see Adam consistently, doing less pickleball, wanting to hang out with her friends more. Like, I don't think that she's actually, like, he gave to her for a week. I don't know if he's going to give that for the rest of their lives. Yeah. Also, I'm so glad that they named the ex-girlfriend thing that he keeps bringing up. Because where the fuck is she?
Like, if she was so perfect.
Why ain't y'all together?
Isn't that the one that
broke up? If she was playing 70 hours of pickleball, why y'all break up?
And I think she cheated on him. Like, I think that he named that, like, there was someone who cheated on him and he stayed with her. It's probably her, because he clearly, if it could have worked, he would still be with her still. Exactly. Marissa can she'll be fine. She's gonna get like another tech bro who's not playing football all day, who might still have
Wait, is he a tech bro? Does he have a job?
I think, look, you see that house, he got money.
But he got money, but does he have a job? Is it family money?
I think it's tech. Tech.
How does he have time for all this?
Yeah.
Which is why he
Does
was
have
like
time?
offended by Shawn, because he thinks he is smart because he works in tech or whatever.
Yeah.
Devin and Caitlin. Yeah. Progress.
I mean,
Progress. Progress.
Devin will never be satisfied.
Yeah. Oh, wait. So you don't like Devin, right?
yeah, you said you don't like Devin.
Tell us
not at all, because he's needy. He needs too much. And then he's also, it's almost like he's giving off spoiled athlete, because he's a professional rugby player, and he's probably used to getting everything his way, just like that. And she actually just making him work. The only thing she keep on saying is, dude, I just want to feel comfortable. And if for some reason he hasn't gotten that. But I do think that conversation that they had at the table about what was that conversation about?
Was it about like her not having sex before
decision day? That right there, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that they're going to make it, but I think she was valid in her point, and Felipe was just being the perv that he is when everybody has sex before they got married.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, you know, like she said, like Devin, just say you have a point and leave it at that. Don't keep trying to explain it any further, because I understand it already and it pissing me off. I didn't realize that that's rough to have sex with someone and basically weeks later still not a place where you want to have sex with him again. Especially after he listened to Taylor Swift. I might have gave it up again if you're like, you know, enjoying something that
Hold on, Devin and Caitlin had sex?
At the honeymoon they had sex, but after that,
I don't know if I realized that.
Well, that's what she said in the episode. Like they were intimate, and like she never didn't want to do that again after that. Like she just wanted to lock down any intimacy after that. Which I did not know that piece either.
Hold on, that changes my whole thing. Because now he probably fiending. She like gave it to him one time, and he like, this what? I did not know that they had sex. So what was that conversation about then?
She don't want to do it again. She might not want to do it again before decision day. Is that right? Am I wrong, maybe?
That's not what I got from it, but I will say that I was like watching while I was laying down. I might have, closed my eyes for a second. So I will circle back to that. But I did not think that they had sex. Maybe they had done something, but I didn't think that they had sex. And I thought she was saying P won't go in my V before decision day.
So maybe they did something intimate. Maybe it was not sex. But there was like a couple of the white couples were like, yeah, we did a little something. So I don't know, maybe not, but
that was Cameron and
Marissa.
Marissa.
Oh no, you said Cameron.
Yeah. Cameron, Michelle, Marissa and Adam.
They were like the first ones.
Mecca and Belle.
But they didn't have sex.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, it's like last episode.
Oh,
the last season.
I thought we were talking about honeymoon. Okay, my bad.
Oh yeah, no.
No, yeah, like throughout the show.
Basically, I just thought it was and then we just saw Shawn and Nikki. I thought it was after that.
Nick and Courteney obviously didn't do nothing.
They didn't do nothing. They didn't do anything. Yeah. And Devin and Caitlin.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to ask about the whole dimming your light conversation. Like, is your light still being dimmed with Caitlin? And I'm like, why? Like, I get it. Like, maybe Devin is like, sure. I'm just like, why is that the thing we're highlighting? Like, is that supposed to signal to Devin that maybe this is not the right relationship for him? If so, period. Got it. But I guess, like, what is Caitlin supposed to do with that? Like, what are we doing with this information? But maybe it's the realization. Yeah.
They just are not a good match. I'm very sympathetic to Devin. I don't think it's wrong for a person to be needy. Like, as long as they kind of know that about themselves and can sort of communicate about it, like, hey, I really like a lot of affection. I like a lot of attentiveness. There is somebody who will give that to you.
Exactly.
I think that's not.
Yeah. He wasn't matched with that.
Yeah. Like, I think there are people who like, oh, you want me to be hugged up on you all the time? Sure. And she's just not that person.
Child, now I know that Mecca, like, white women should please switch the couples.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly, because Devin and Belle would be cute, and Devin is liking comments on TikTok of people suggesting that. Yes, he's liking the comments of people saying they see it for him and Belle.
Look, I can tell that Devin is down with the swirl. I mean, well, he would be. I can just,
I think be open.
Any woman who's gonna charm him, I think a woman can charm him out of his panties, and
Mhm.
Black women were really good at charming people. So I'm just saying, go get it, Belle. Go get it.
Agreed.
Look, I
After
don't
the
know.
show, let's make it happen. Belle and Devin, let's go on a little date. Okay, let's see what's good. Yeah.
I don't think Caitlin. Look, Mecca might be secretly pining for Caitlin. Who knows? I don't know if Caitlin will reciprocate it, but
Mhm.
child, switch that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. There's nothing we can really do with that situation. I'm glad that they like have like a good week, but he does need a cheerleader. He needs a cheerleader, and I think it is not a good idea for him to stay in a relationship where he's never gonna get that like thing scratched for him. Like it's not gonna
Agreed.
happen. And
Yeah.
Caitlin seems happy, but she's happy because like she's got him where she wants him,
Right.
which is not fair or like really nice. It's kind of selfish.
And
So
I still think, because I'm like, when they were out to lunch with her dad, and he's like, I realized that I got to do things like let him know when I'm leaving.
I know
That was the
that's
realization for you?
crazy. That's crazy.
So
Do you not?
you be in the house with people and leave and don't say nothing? Like to your friend?
Yeah.
That's just weird. That's
I
weird to
will say
me.
he has high. A lot of people are saying he has high emotional intelligence. I will have to agree. I think the way that whatever the trauma that she articulated to him off camera, he seemed to handle it really well, and is still kind of handling it well. Like when they're at the group dinner and they were kind of getting in on the sex conversation, she said something, and he was like, "Okay, yeah, let's calm this down." Actually, like it just seemed like a protective moment, knowing what her past is like, and
Mhm.
being like, "Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
you. Let's calm this down a little bit." The other men ain't doing that, Nick.
at all.
They are not handling other women's trauma very well.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Even going back to Mecca and Belle, when they were talking and she was sharing, the depth of her poverty and, not having meals and all of that, I don't think that his responses were very nurturing or comforting.
No.
He didn't come toward her. He was not making eye contact. I was very like shocked by how, especially after he had just said his thing about peeing in the bed and she really leaned in and then she's like, "Oh, here's my traumatic story." And he's just like, "Oh, okay." Like, ugh.
Wow. And then just moved on. I hated that. I hated it.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up because I forgot it. It was not. That's not how you handle situations like that. And get out of there, Belle. Just go ahead and get out. That's you don't. No. You deserve better. He's horrible. And honestly, you're prettier than him. Like you are way better. I did not think she had good style first episode. And sometimes it's funky. That we never talked about that necklace on the wedding day. Don't wear a $12 necklace on. I mean, okay, let me stop. I did just say that she dealt with poverty.
Mhm.
Never
Mhm.
mind. Yeah.
No, I mean, she's an artist,
He's an
you
artist.
know, and there's some creative choices there,
Yeah.
but obviously, I think she's a very pretty girl, and so her looks are not in question, to anybody but Mecca.
Girl,
Yeah.
get out of there. I can't wait. I think all of these women are gonna end up in pretty decent relationships, maybe besides Courtney after
Mhm.
this. Um,
Yeah.
Tori though, I'm glad to know Tori's truth, I will say.
Yeah. I like
She's
her. Like,
yeah,
she keeps growing on me.
she's not who I thought I was from the first episode. I thought she was very like submissive and docile. And it seems like in actuality she was just being observant.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely,
which
definitely.
is good to see.
Mhm.
So are we no, we got 2 more batches, huh?
I
Of
think so.
Should be, and then decision, yeah, because
we need,
it was 10 days.
I need more couples to break
This
up.
last episode.
Who's next? Mecca,
Ah,
Belle and Mecca. They
something's
gotta
gonna
break up.
happen on this trip.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah,
yes.
they are taking a trip.
Yeah,
Okay,
something is gonna happen on this trip, and I'm
It
not
looks like
sure.
it's gonna be tea. I'm
Yeah,
Belle is
excited.
spilling the
yeah,
tea. Yeah, she's spilling the
yeah.
tea. I'm very excited. But yeah, we need some girl chats. We need some because that is one thing that what
Mhm.
happened on the other on the Lifetime version is that like the people really like the girls got together for nights out, the boys got together. Like I do
Mhm.
want to see more of the girls spilling the
Yeah,
tea.
these they don't hang at all.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which is why they
At
so like
all.
what's been going on with Shu for the past
Yeah,
week.
Yeah, and everybody's in there very judgy and
yeah.
very yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Any other thoughts? Okay, this is like it seems like maybe y'all haven't been keeping up with this as much as I have, but what do you think about the cast members being so active on social? I don't like it. I think it's weird.
I thought in most reality TV show contracts you can't be active until after the show completely airs. So I didn't
Exactly.
even know that was happening.
I sometimes like housewives like it helps to promote the show the more you're active. For me, as long as you're not spilling tea, as long as you're not giving away something like a spoiler, I don't mind it. I don't mind it overall. I don't. I mean, it's not fun. Like, I'm not into it at all, really. Like, I see Belle pop around. Nick is very active on threads.
Nick is like overly.
Yeah. So, but it's not entertaining to me at all. It's not really useful to me, but I don't necessarily mind it.
I don't know. I think because even before Nick and Courtney broke up on the show, some of the ways that he was responding and things that he was posting did kind of feel spoilerish. Like, I don't know if you'd be saying that if you were still with her, you know? So I feel like it
I
is
agree.
kind of giving stuff away. And then, like, I feel like it's just weird. Sean's over here selling his relationship book and, talking about his frameworks. And I'm just like, why? I don't
I
know.
was glad that he apologized to Nikki, but apparently he deleted it like a day later.
He deleted, oh yeah, we were supposed to talk about that. He posted his apology. Ken-Yon, I don't know if you saw that. After the last batch of episodes, a lot of people were unhappy with the way that he, approached her with the conversation about, can we do these sexual things? And, it was a little bit much. And so he posted an iOS press release apologizing to her and to us as the audience and saying, blah, 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 blah. He just feels like, or, he knows he did too much. Um, I don't know. It felt performative to me a little bit.
Um, I hope. Well, okay. The things I liked about it is that he one acknowledged that he used the word correctly again. He gaslit his wife, and he
Mhm.
realizes that not only did it harm her, but it triggered a lot of women in this country. And so he's hearing that feedback. I wonder if he's doing that because of the women or actually because of his wife. I don't know. But I like that acknowledgement because I really was uncomfortable in that
Okay.
conversation and was very upset in the way that like he gaslit her on the other side. So yes, it might be performative, but you can also look at it as like harm reduction in a way
Yeah.
too. So did
Mhm.
that make you feel like they were still together or maybe
I
still
don't
not
know.
together? Yeah, I
I
couldn't
don't
tell
know.
either.
Yeah. But you said he deleted it?
That's what a podcast mentioned that he deleted it a day later,
Oh, okay.
which is
Interesting.
weird.
Yeah.
Very weird. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why he would delete it.
Yeah.
I don't know why
It
he's
was
selling
okay.
a book either. I don't know why he's selling a book.
We don't know the answers to
You know,
any
Adam
of
and
why Sean
Cameron
does
are in a
things.
group chat. Adam and Cameron are in a group chat right now. Like, do you see this guy selling the
Dude,
framework?
yeah.
The vibes are real off about that man. Full Send. I don't want to ever hear Full Send after this season.
That is very white stuff because I've never heard it before in my life.
Yeah,
It must be like the Northeast kind of
Or
slang.
Northwest, like the Pacific
Yeah,
Northwest
exactly.
lingo. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're getting there. Look, it is better. They're doing better than other seasons. Like at this point, who are the couples that will stay together? We don't have to go through everyone, but just like name the ones who will stay together. Obviously, Michelle and Cameron.
Cameron Michelle. Well, are we saying who will say yes on decision day or who we actually think will last in life?
Yes, let's stick to decision day.
Oh, decision day.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You go, Ken-Yon.
No. I that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Like
So
for
Marissa,
me, when it comes to, I watched this show for so long. It's like, and to me, like the number one couple was Woody and Imani, and I
New
don't
Orleans.
see a Woody and Imani there. So if I don't see that, it's usually only going to be one or two that'll say yes anyway. That's just how the show is. And then by the end, nobody is together. They have like a 10% successful rate
Across the
That's
board.
actually kind of high.
across the board in all the years. It's bad.
But y'all
So,
don't think Shawn and Nikki might have a chance
I think
now?
Shawn and Nikki will say yes on decision day. I don't
Okay.
necessarily know how long the relationship will last in real life.
Okay.
I think that's why I asked about that distinction because I'm like, I think they'll say yes, but I don't know if it'll be a good relationship in the world. Yeah, other than that, I kind of don't see a lot of yeses coming down.
So who do you think is going to say no when it comes to Marissa and Adam? Because Adam's a yes. Adam is a yes. It's up to Marissa.
Yeah, Marissa's going to come to her senses.
I agree. I think Marissa, even though she does come across a little like submissive sometimes, I think that she knows well enough like this is not the guy for me and I don't want the life that he wants.
Yeah. She's not even enjoying the fact that he has a lake house. I'm not even gonna hold you.
But not if I'm like forced to work out and jet ski every day. I want to be, do you know what I would be doing in the lake house? Chair, drink, sun, not moving. Like music playing. Like that's it. But you forcing me out here to do all these activities, it's not even fun.
The push-ups piss me off again too. The like, come on, people. Why am I doing it? And she did pretty good too. I was impressed by her push-ups. Why are we doing push-ups on a boat? No. She needs to put her foot down around that. She needs to just start saying no.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to start saying no around that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
So
y'all.
are we back next Thursday, this coming Thursday? Or what you thinking?
Yeah. So I think we're like back to back. We had to be a little delayed because of travel, but this Thursday we'll be back to respond to the upcoming batch, which I think is going to be a good one.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, Ken-Yon. Can you like to not like the people's favorites?
No.
Okay. He said, no, I hate Devin.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Please consistent. We love it.